like to thank Speedway Video.
Speedway Video. Speedway Video. Speedway Video.
Their videos are the best, and that's how I get better.
I watch the races, and I try to make myself better through video.
Whether I do something wrong or whether I do it right, he always manages to get it on film.
Go to patreon.com/speedwayvideo now.
That car will drop to the rear. 8th is Paul Coachy. Paul Wall will start 8th in the 99. Bobby Hawley will move up, start in 7th, the most recent winner in the 56. Eugene Tumanello, 10th. Rich Clouser in the 16 tonight, former Super Late driver. Then you have the 18 of Gage Spears, the 56X Cody Whitley, and Mike Dahm on the tail. Here they come, picking up speed. Somebody gets on the brakes hard. Keep an eye on the 30. Spears has got the lead. Look at Doug Sammy going through the middle. Sammy on that big 04. 3 wide with Justin Spears going to go by. The Wrangler colored cars. Spears one to watch. Bobby Hawley one to watch. Paul Coachy. Now in front of George Spears making his first start of the season. Championship contender from a year ago. He's been helping his son Gage get up to speed this year, but Spears going to drive for Don Duval tonight. He's driving away the lead. He's trying to make his way around 99. The 16 of Rich Clouser. The Cream starting to rise to the top. Here comes Sammy to the bottom. Sammy in the 04 on second. Yellow flag is out. John Hodge and Doug Samian made contact. They saved it. Hawley spins, but he'll get his spot back. He's spun to avoid. That's the call from race control. Justin Spears, the point leader, will restart 3rd. Paul Wall, Paul Coachy will start 4th. 5th is Bobby Hawley, the most recent winner. And then Rich Clouser. A lot of experience out here. Back on the wheel to 16 line. Restarting at 6th. Here we go. Green is out. 3 complete. To the inside lane, but look at that, the 04 rolls around the outside, but he gets sideways. Spears going to try to fight back down the purple machine. Doug Samian out in front. Spears locking up the 48, takes Rich Clouser up the track. Here comes Spears. Back to the bottom. Continues to lock the top 3. Nose to tail. Paul Coachy on second. From George Spears. A lot of action at the front of the field. Top 6 all grouped together. Battle for 7th. Cody Whitley, 5,600 top. Top 6 gets sorted out. Single file behind Doug Samian. Samian in the 04. Contact around the Spears and into the outside. Oh, he saved it off the wall. Slide. And Justin Spears is not happy. Keep an eye on the 48. There's some history between the 48 and 56. Just don't do anything to get yourself in trouble, Justin. He's going to go have words with him. Race control, trying to keep these drivers calm as those two have gotten into it in the past. Definitely contact there. So we're going to see how they're going to line these guys. Justin Spears was headed up towards that outside wall, nearly mirroring what happened a couple of weeks ago. But Spears able to gather it up, drive it down off the track, and he's going to get to keep his spot. Caution came out what they're calling prematurely. So we're going to go back to the running order at the time of caution. So it'll be Samian, Spears, Kochi, Spears, Hawley, and then the 16 of Rich Clouser. So the caution came out because it looked like Spears was a goner. And Spears was able to gather him back up. So the yellow going to save Spears just like it saved Hawley. Calling the 56 and 48 to pit road to check for fluid. If neither of those cars are leaking, they will get their spots back. This is a precaution. I've seen enough fishtailing drivers today. Now they get to play cat and mouse, come down pit road together. I'm sure they'll exchange addresses for Christmas cards and exchange other pleasantries as well. So we're going to check both these cars and maybe cool them down. I mean, maybe this is just, you guys need to cool down. And again, as long as they're not leaking, they'll come out and get their spot back. And if they are leaking, well, thanks for coming. Could be one of them, could be both of them. I don't know. 19 laps to go. Could be the most exciting 19 laps of the night. The first 6 laps have definitely lived up to it. So usually in this situation, they bring them down, they stop them, give them a few minutes, and see if anything pulls underneath. Spears pulls away. Spears the point leader. And again, the rivalry between the 48 of Justin Spears and Bobby Hawley really came to a head last year. It's been hard racing between the two. And last week, the big crash, couple of wins, point leader. And now he and Bobby Hawley renewing some of that fire from a couple seasons ago. Here we go, back to green. This time by pace cars off. Smart move by EJ to get out of the way. We're back in it. Spears to his outside. Samian took the lead on the outside. Spears going to try to do it again. 3 wide. Good point leader. Justin Spears on the outside. Clouser on the inside. Bobby Hawley there as well. Hawley backs out of it. We sort things back 2 wide. On front, Samian away to the lead. Here comes Spears. Boy, Samian up on the wheel to hang on to that thing. Hawley sideways. Again in turn 2. Spears racing that purple number 30 for Don Duval as hard as he can right now. On the back. Spears gets into the outside. We stay green. The top 2 get into it, and now Paul Kochi. Merry Christmas. Double tag against and his night is done. Spears, early race leader, out of it. 10 laps complete this time, and Paul Kochi trying to hang on for one. Things calm down for the time being, but hey, here comes the 56 underneath the 48. Keep your eye on those 2. Bobby Hawley, 56, 48. That's Samian trying to rally back in the 04. Samian back up to 5th. Track, Hawley, top to bottom shot, side by side on the back. Top 2 trying to squeeze it out for 3rd. Spears cuts off Bobby Hawley down in the 3. Iggy flag out for 3. Off the 38 as they continue to run side by side. Might have traded a couple of vinyl decals up top of the car. First time winner here tonight. Spears up out of the groove, he slips back to 5th. Hard contact that time in the corner. Well, that rivalry is going to get ahead again. I'm telling you. starts. Paul Coach looking for his first goal. Got company for Rich Clauser. Business picking up. Spears drops another spot. The point leader dropping backwards outside the top 5. Coach this Clauser. Implications. Coach on the bottom. Clauser to the outside. Side by side. Side by side. 16-38. He's waiting for the that's your DQ. As the race is going on. Spears, back to your pits, please. Spears, back to your first win. Nobody on the Spears team will leave their pits. Nobody from the Harley team will leave their pits. Got your DQ, both of you. All coaches still leads. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag in the corner. We got one spun around on the bottom of 3 and 4. I believe that's the John Hodge machine. Settle down. So we did have some extracurriculars on pit road. Justin Spears brought his car to pit road, stopped right in front of the Bobby Holly pit. Words were exchanged between he and some of the crew members. They started to come over the wall. They were subdued. Race officials got in there and kept things separated. Good job by the officials to keep that from getting even further out of hand. So here we go. Let's try to settle this the good old-fashioned way on the racetrack. Paul Coachy, your leader, on the inside by his choosing. Rich Clauser on the outside. Here we go. 6 laps to settle it. Sliding off the corner. Heads up your road, loose tire. Heads up your road. Here it comes. Oh, boy, I think it got wrong way loose trailer. Here we go. 6 laps to settle it. Sliding off the corner. Oh my goodness. Doug Samian, perhaps the fastest car here, literally torn to pieces. Nobody over the wall onto that racetrack. Nobody onto the racetrack, please. Red flag is out. Nobody onto the racetrack, please. Samian out of the car, checking out the damage. Tough break, had perhaps the fastest car here. The whole tire is shooting off that car. Cody Whitley also involved in the 56. He was an innocent victim and all that. Let's go to Gage. So Gage Spears has pulled the 18 machine to pit road. So red flag is out here. Both drivers are okay as they were able to hop out. And that got all cattywampus coming to the green flag. Doug Samian got the worst of it. That car grinding along the front straightaway wall. And if you've ever gone up to turn number 4, down to turn number 1, and looked up this racetrack, you'll see it's not exactly straight. The wall juts out at various points. And sometimes when you get in the wall like that, it just kind of grabs you and sucks you into it and will rip a car apart. And I hate to see that for Doug. Had a great car. I think he would have been a player in these final 6 laps to still perhaps win this thing. And instead going to need the wrecker. Cody Whitley, just an innocent victim. He's had a couple of good runs in the backup ride for the 56 machine. I guess you can't really call it that anymore. Cody's kind of made that his home now. even met 7th. Gage Spears, last car running in the 8th position. Started with 14. Nearly half the field is out of this one. Here we go. 6 laps to try to settle it. Rich Clash on the outside. Paul Coach on the inside. First career win. Oh, Clouser took the lead, but slides up the track. Back at it comes Coachy. Side by side. Down the back straightaway. Leaders are neck and neck. A little separation between the first group and the second group. Here they come back to the line. Paul Coachy sliding sideways. FreqMan all out of shape. Gathers it back up. Paul Coachy to the lead. What a wild night of racing here at the Smyrna Speedway. It's not there yet. 5 to go. Spears in the 18. Back to Rich Clauser stalking it. Coachy, a good set of corners that time. Pulls away by 4 cars. All Coachy on 99. Trying to become our second first timer of the night. But he's got a hold on. Clauser not going away. He's eating up that lead. Back to Cartman now with 3 to go. Popsicles get set to go up to the field. Paul Coachy. Superstars set up for another classic here tonight. Everything we told you it was going to be and then some. No bumper tag as Coachy trying to park it in the middle of the corner. White flag is waving. Bobby Holly's sitting in third. He's watching, waiting. Will he come out of this thing a winner? Coachy final set of corners. He wants that first win. Bumper to the back of the 99 again. Here comes Holly. Drag race to the line. Here we go. Oh, Coachy turns it. Sparks they go. Closure wins it. Ladies and gentlemen, what did we tell you? What did we tell you? I told you not to leave early. Did you just see that? It's not over yet. The action might not be over. Oh boy. We need security to everybody's pit. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Clauser, your race winner. I don't know if that camera will pass tech now. And here comes Holly. Drag race to the line. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was done on the racetrack. What a finish. And let me get down there so I don't miss any of this. Holy cow. What you folks think of that finish? What do you think of the LKQ Super Stocks? Come back next week for $5 and you can see him do it again. Paul Coachy, he's not happy. He's showing his displeasure. But hey, don't get yourself DQ'd. Paul says he won, but he didn't get to the line first. Rich Clauser from 11th on the grid led 1 lap tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And it was the most important one. Here he comes. Rich Clauser, your winner. Finish. Oh, and he's not done. It's not done. He's supposed to come talk to me, but he wants to go talk to Paul. Trying to separate everybody so we don't have to DQ anybody after that wild finish. Trying to calm these drivers down. They might go have words. So these drivers having some words. Well, a wild end to what was a wild night. We knew the super stocks were going to be crazy. I didn't know it was going to be this crazy. Bobby Holly over to congratulate Rich Clauser. We'll get Rich over here and we'll grab a word of them in a second. Son Blake down here to give him a hug in victory lane. It's an unbelievable finish. And Jim Jones, there's your picture, man. Rich, it's great to see you here in victory lane. Things got a bit wild on that last lap. What the hell happened?
Oh, that was a blast, man. I had so much fun there. It's crazy. We came out here early this year. We finished second. The car was a little bit off. We were a little free. I just got to thank Gould and David Russell. Man, these guys busted their butts on this car to get it this fast and to the front. Good job, buddy. All I'm doing is holding the pretty wheel and got held up a couple times, but we ended up getting here at the end, so I'm happy.
Well, we joked a couple weeks ago at the quarter midget track.
Yes.
Where'd it go, buddy?
I had said, man, I'd love to see you back on the wheel of this 16. And he told me he had some other plans, but here you are, and you get the win. Obviously, the last couple laps, Paul's going to be upset. He says you're getting into him a little bit, bumper tag, but that is LKQ Superstock Racing, full-body stock cars, a lot of contact. Do you feel like you're just trying to find a way by, just trying to make a groove there, or are you just racing hard?
I mean, I understand these things got fenders and steel fenders, and they're built pretty tough, but I don't know, before that last run there, before we had that last caution, I was outside of them getting into one plenty clear door to door, and he just decided to turn right. So when I got back to him, I decided to return the favor. It's the last lap. We're going for the win, so it is what it is.
Well, Rich, that was one of the most wild finishes I've ever seen. 3 wide, your car's in the air. You got some camber now on the right front. Bobby almost won the damn thing. Wild. What a show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you all you fans for hanging out to the end tonight. Y'all got a hell of a show. I love it, man. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Clouser, your LKQ Superstock winner. Let's go talk to Paul. Let's get the other side of the story here. Paul Coachy drove a hell of a race tonight, and Paul, you had a car that could have won this race, and I know you feel like you should be the winner, and that was one of the wildest finishes I've ever seen. I know you're not happy about the way it finished up, but what's your side of everything here?
He may have got the checker, but we ain't gone through tech yet, so there is no winners yet.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. But I'm telling you, you drove the hell out of this car. I mean, I thought you had it. Things got wild. You guys were obviously racing hard. I know you feel like you were raced unfairly there.
I don't know. I get told by every driver you're supposed to pick a lane. Pick a lane. This is a racetrack, right? So you got to work your way around somebody. I do that. I don't move them out of their damn lane. I find a way around them. So I had fun. Thanks to our Lansing Building Supply, Spears Brother Motorsports, what is it, JNC Gradall, who else? Vol Rap Industries, who else? Speedway Video, and Ryan's Podcast. Thanks, guys.
Paul, I appreciate you. Keep driving this car this way. You're going to win a race, my friends. Keep your head up.
Next Saturday, I'm guaranteed to win.
There you go. He calls his shot, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Coachy, second place in spectacular fashion. And how about the guy who almost won this thing, who looked like he had no chance to win it? But, hey, if you're still on the track with the Superstocks, you got a chance. Bobby Holly, you almost stole that one, my friend. Great run for you.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations, Rich Clouder. That's a heck of a driver right there, Will.
Absolutely. That's why I wanted to get him back in that car, because I knew he'd be up in the mix. We had a lot of great cars here tonight and a lot of hard racing. It looked like fun from my perspective. Was it fun for you?
Yeah, I was watching the show.
You had the best seat in the house for that, and you almost came out a winner. I don't think I've ever seen a finish like that.
That's what I was asking him. I said, did I finish second or what?
I don't even know. It says third up there, but I don't know. You were almost first, man. That was awesome. What a run.
That's all right. Hey, I want to thank all the fans for coming. Whether you hate me or like me, you got to like Rich Clouder. He drove his butt off tonight.
Bobby, anyone you want to thank while you're up here?
Yeah, Titan Construction, American Fence, Daytona Sportswear, Cheryl, Stitches, my brother, Pat Snaps, everybody that helps us, my crew, my girlfriend, my daughter, grandkids are here tonight. My son, he got wrecked or got whatever happened over there, but we can fix it. As long as he ain't hurt, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. Bobby, congratulations. You almost stole that thing, man.
I want to thank the rest of my crew, John for spotting, getting this thing going, Aaron, and them Finney Race Shocks. They're the ticket, buddy.
Yes, sir. Hey, boy, one more lap and we won this thing. Bobby Holly, the veteran, comes home third, and we'll close in on that point lead for sure. Keep your eye on this 56 car. LKQ Superstocks back at it next week, and boy, if that didn't sell you on coming back next week, I don't know what will. It's only $5. So come on back to the LKQ Superstocks, the Bomber A's, the Bomber B's, the Mod Minis, and the 602 Modifieds. Spectator races and kids bike races at intermission too. It's going to be a wild show. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out tonight. My name is Ryan Stevens. I had a great time watching these races with you. Hope to see you next week for even more.
Support Speedway Video. Go to patreon.com/Speedway Video now.